My Lady Nocturnal, I beg you.
Oh.
Ungrateful child. Bear the consequence of your failure with grace. You mortal. I command you to speak with me.
Oh. Probably not going to be happy that it's me, but okay. Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online Blackwood. We're at the Shrine to Nocturnal. Hi.
Darkness curse you and the land you have traveled, mortal. Were I not otherwise occupied with that sniveling wretch of an acolyte, I would tear you to shreds.
Your acolyte?
Yes, a faithless weakling named Milona Brolis. When thieves came to my property, she spoke to them as friends and asked them to stop, as if that would stay their hands.
What did they steal exactly?
The Shade Sickle, a powerful instrument of my will. For her inability to protect it, Milona will never sleep again. I wonder how long she can last. Perhaps you have the metal to return my sickle. With it, you would reap great reward.
Yeah, okay.
I will bear witness. Do not fail me. Now, speak to my acolyte and find the cowardly fools who dared to steal from me.
How can I even be sure you're really Nocturnal?
Your doubts do you credit, mortal. But in your heart, you know the truth. Your shadow grows long and dark. The shades of Evergloam dance at the edge of your sight. I am Erdra. I am Nocturnal.
I faced you before. I don't know this isn't another plot.
A petty quarrel. I am eternal mortal. Do you think I see your impertinence as more than a flicker in the candle of time? My sickle was stolen. I want it returned. That is all.
How can I trust you?
Trust or doubt, it makes little difference to me. I am overlooking your past transgressions, mortal. If petty grudges would prevent you from reaping my blessings, so be it.
Okay. What's this about a sickle? So you're never gonna sleep again, huh? That's pretty rough.
If I repent fervently enough, Nocturnal may show me mercy.
You're Milona Brolis, right? What happened to the sickle?
I was here, honoring the mistress as I do every night, when Giovanni and Darine, some people I knew growing up in Leowin, stepped out of the shadows. They took my lady's relic. I tried to stop them, but I just couldn't.
Do you know where they took it?
No. Darine had a sword to my throat. I've never seen her so desperate. I don't know what's become of the sickle, but Giovanni has a room in Leowin, around the corner from the bank. He might still be there.
What should I do if I find him?
They said they were going to meet after delivering the sickle to Tuma Mazath. Maybe you could follow Giovanni to this meeting? Tuma Mazath is a
I've killed
powerful
him.
necromancer. My friends are in more trouble than I am. Please help them. I'll pay you.
Okay.
If you can find Giovanni in Leowin, follow him to his meeting with Darine. And also, I know it's a lot to ask, but could you try to get them to abandon all this? The thieving and conspiring? It's not worth it. I just want them to be safe.
These people stole from you. Are they really your friends?
Giovanni is a kind person, and Darine is abrasive, but she stood up for all of us when we were little. I know them. They aren't bad people. And if I'm right about Tuma Mazath, no one deserves the fate he has in store for them.
How do you know Tuma Mazath?
He used to visit the shrine once a fortnight. Always just said he was paying his respects. I had no idea what he was plotting, what he was capable of. If he pairs the power of the sickle with his necromancy, I'm not sure what will happen.
Yeah, isn't Tuma Mazath the boss from the Blood Run place? I've already killed him a couple times. Interesting though that they tied together and not just like he wasn't just a one-off delve boss. Alright, so around the corner from the bank.
Off we go!
So, did you finish your dangerous
guards
job
around.
for Tuma
I'll
Mazath?
speak later. I'm late for my meeting with Darine.
I guess I have to stealthily follow him?
It's amazing, isn't it?
I don't even know if I have to do this stealthily, but I'm just going to. Who are these two? Oh, they're playing with the ball. Good for them. Sneaky, 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 sneaky. Wait, is he going into the chapel? Or the temple? Whichever one this is. Yeah, this is just the chapel.
The sickle we took from Nocturnal is just...
Why is their dialogue so choppy? Of course it's worth it.
Who are you? What did you hear?
Your friend Milena Brolis thinks you're in danger.
She's always been a worrier, even when we were kids. Huh. Melona's probably right. I only have to think about her employer and I break out into a cold sweat. When I'm done with this job, I'm going to become a carpenter. Fewer terrifying clients.
Why are you working for Tuma Mazath?
Who told you that? Melona? I won't apologize for what happened the last time I saw her, and you can tell her that yourself.
Interesting.
What do you want?
If you don't stop stealing, I'll make sure Nocturnal knows your name.
All right. No need to bring that shadowy hag into this. Look, Gio doesn't know this, but Tuma Mazath said he'd turn us into his eternal slaves if we didn't help him. You stop that necromancer, and I'll find a more respectable occupation.
I know you stole the shadow sick,
Who've
the
you been
shade
talking
sickle.
to? Melona? She went crazy after she found religion, judging us when she worships Nocturnal. Psst. Never could appreciate irony.
Okay. Oh, I gotta go kill him again? What an enormous pain in the ass. Oh, really? That sucks. That's really annoying. I cannot believe I have to go kill him again. How many times are they gonna make me run through Blood Run Cave? That's a long cave, too. We can't even go through the, like, back entrance where the Dark Brotherhood stuff is. Well, shoot. Wait, maybe this is the back entrance. Wait a minute. No. No, it's not. Alright. Let's just run through it. Maybe we'll find a treasure chest if we're lucky. That's not a great start. The first enemy is something really annoying. Ah. Please let this be the last time. I mean, besides my dailies, but I would prefer if this was the last time we have to go through Blood Run Cave. Okay, this way.
I
really don't like your odds.
Mirror, are you at least close to level 15 yet? I feel like we've been gaining
Never
tons of
used to
experience
practice
in...
much until I met you.
Still going the right way, right? This way, right? Yep, this way. Alright. As if I don't know oh. Now I gotta wait for him to spawn again. Oh wait, I guess I don't. That works out great. Cool. I'll take that as a win. I just wonder, is the quest going to be over so soon, or is there going to be a little bit more? Also, what is the Shade Sickle? Is that a thing in Elder Scrolls lore? Let's see. I'll check the unofficial Elder Scrolls pages. Nope. This is the first time it's ever been referenced. Okay then. Oh, you're still standing out here? That was the guy we helped from this delve. Yeah. Here. Wow, this... Well, like I said, if it's not one of the big area quests, they're usually not that long.
You return to me at last.
Weren't you the one who saying time meant nothing to you?
The faithless wanderer succeeds where my servants fail. Once again, the fruits of devotion prove inferior to the benefits of skill. Claim your reward from Malona, mortal. You find favor in the shadows.
Okay. Hey. Did you say you can sleep yet?
So, did you just return the Shade Sickle? Is my lady appeased?
Isn't Vermina the sleep one? Yes, I returned the Shade Sickle.
Oh, thank goodness that's over. Now that Nocturnal has the sickle, maybe she'll show me mercy. What about the necromancer Tuma Maza?
He's dead.
I didn't think he would willingly part with a relic. Good. The sickle should never be used in a...
Hey, what happened? It, like, kicked me out.
Oh, thank good.
Okay.
I didn't think he would
Make
willingly
sure it's well
part with
hidden
a
next
relic.
time. No thief will reclaim it
Good.
again. Speaking of which, are
The
my friends
sickle should
alright?
never be
I
used.
convinced them both to have a new life.
That's a relief. Gio and Dareen are good people. I know they are. Hopefully we can all put this behind us.
So do you think this will be enough to repair your standing with Nocturnal?
Maybe. I hope so. Whether my friends and I will ever be able to move past all this, that's another matter. Here's your reward. Without your help, well, there's no telling what my lady is capable of. Thank you, and may the shadows guide you. I can't thank you enough. Nocturnal is wise and powerful, but in her realm of Evergloam, forgiveness is in very short supply.
So you're really going to stay with Nocturnal even though she threatened to torture you?
Of course. The failure was mine. I earned whatever rebuke my lady had planned for me. Faith isn't a matter of convenience, my friend. My lady is unfathomable, powerful, eternal. I will follow her wisdom, whatever the cost.
I can tell you about some people who've had that same mentality. They're not alive anymore. Can I talk to the statue again? Nope. Okay, well, then. Goodbye. It's weird that they have her. It's weird that she's dressed in Imperial outfit. She should be wearing like whispering stuff, whatever that. Gloam Knight? What are they called? No. Armor head. I don't even remember what it's called. Why am I looking? This one. Ebon Shadow. She should be wearing Ebon Shadow stuff. Alright, so we should go straight south from here and we'll find another place that's... Oh. Sometimes NPCs spawn here, I know that. Guess not. Okay, we keep going. What is this? Veyond. Oh, isn't there a bug with Veyond that if you go through a wall, you can like go through a wall? And the patch notes were really funny. They were like, patch the wall in Veyond so you could no longer drift into the Great Beyond. It was something... It's, what's her name? Gina from the Elder Scrolls Online team. She makes the patch notes and she's very funny. Open the damn chest. Thank you.
Finders keepers, as they say.
And a heavy sack. What is this farm? Also? Damn it. Something is either wrong with my capture card or my monitor because it keeps blacking out. Phantasmal discovery awaits. Does it? Arcane Archaeology Survey seeks bold adventure for the experiment. Ability to carry heavy magical implements is variable. Bravery in the face of... Wait a minute. Remus Demnivani. Okay, I don't think that's someone I know, but who knows anymore? So many characters in this game. Who can keep track? Demnivani. That's an interesting name.
Well, we can't wait any longer. We should begin the experiment.
With no porters, no
Wait.
assistants. This endeavor's been a farce from the start, Revis. Now it's a doomed one.
Wasn't this guy... I feel like I recognize him from something in Morrowind. Like his purpley outfit. Also, my headphones are falling off. Do I know you?
Well, here's a turn of luck. It's me, Revis. You helped me out of a scrape in Nisus some time back, remember? Quamamine, tonal resonator, devoured bard. Good
Oh,
times.
right, he made...
Anyway, here
Right,
we go
right,
again.
right.
You, me, and an experiment going poorly.
What's the experiment?
House Telvanni is funding a
Damn
practical
it.
test of my latest invention, the Phantasmal Sensor. It exercises spirits, ghosts, and other spectral beings near instantaneously. The unquiet dead claim countless lives each season, but no longer.
What do you need me to do?
The porters and assistants I contracted with have been waylaid in Narcissus, some manner of food poisoning. I'm desperate for an extra set of eyes and hands to help with labor and preparations. Nothing dangerous, I assure you.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so relieved you agreed to help. Before you arrived, I feared my overseers at House Telvanni really might... No matter. Tyrus and I already set up a small field laboratory in the ruined Veyond. Meet us inside and we'll get started.
Can you tell me more about the Phantasmal Sensor?
Certainly. It's a wedding of Barrelzar's theories on the interactions of tonal and spectral forces with a resonance housing of my own design. Activating it should render any ghosts in proximity completely mute. A clever bit of engineering, I suppose.
You don't sound very excited about it.
What? No, I'm extremely excited about it. My superiors in Tel Naga called it a product of minor interest. Believe me when I say that's as robust an endorsement as I'm ever likely to earn. If the Telvanni Council thinks it's worthwhile, so do I.
Tell me about your pupil, Tyrus.
Tyrus is a junior oathman of House Telvanni. At this point in his education, he's obliged to accompany a spellwright like myself on a few field excursions. Sort of an apprenticeship. Honestly, in his case, it's just a formality.
What do you mean?
Tyrus is an incredible talent, of the sort that only appears once in a generation. What's more, his family is extremely well connected. He lives the Telvanni creed effortlessly. I wager he'll be Archmagister one day.
What do you think of House Telvanni?
Really putting me on the spot, aren't you? There are aspects of Telvanni culture I find abhorrent, the practice of slavery being chief among them. We do what we can. when the only alternative is exile. It's complicated.
Why are you conducting this experiment in Veyond?
When you're on a mission to quiet down restless ghosts, you go where the restless ghosts are. Angry spirits pile up in these Ayleid ruins like weevils in a hollow log. Feck only knows why. I've never taken much interest in Ayleid history.
You couldn't find restless ghosts in your homeland?
In Morrowind? Ha, I wouldn't think of it. Silencing an ancestor is blasphemous, even if some of them deserve it. My Aunt Cersei can't let a visitation go by without complaining about her urn. We know you wanted purple. Get over it already, right?
Taking assistance from random passers-by. The magisters of the house will most certainly have opinions on this.
Must certainly have opinions on... Shut up. Okay. Giving up the ghost. Some of these quest names are quite delightful. How do I get in here? Probably through the entrance, if I had to guess. Where? How? What? Oh, stairs. Got it. Beyond. Okay. Ah. How Hackwing got her tail. What? Okay, it's an Argonian story.
Come to think of it, Revis, a crumbling ruin is an apt place for your final experiment with House Telvanni.
Oh, I want to hurt him. I want to hurt him so bad. Your thoughts? Yes, that is an interesting wall, isn't it, Miri?
Finally, we can get started. There's a lot riding on this experiment's success. So yes, let's all stay focused and diligent. And also very, very careful.
What do you need me to do?
I need you to paint some stabilizing runes around the area to reinforce the sensor's magics. They're not all that elaborate, I promise. But do be mindful. I'm not leaving anything to chance this time.
How would I paint these runes?
Here are the materials in a template. I infused the paint with ground soul gems to reinforce the rune's potency. At great personal expense, I might add. Right, Tyrus? There's no price too high for success. Try not to use it all right?
What will you do? What will you and Tyrus do while I'm gone?
I have a few more calibrations to attend to. As for Tyrus, he'll probably, observe. For educational purposes. You can speak with him if you have any other questions. Set guides you, my friend.
Alright, I'll go paint.
Remember, precision is of the utmost importance, so no loafing or dawdling, you... I'm sorry. We're supposed to use harsh declaratives like that to motivate people. Are you? Yeah, I can tell you're motivated. Great, that's great.
What are these runes for again?
The housing I created for the Phantasmal Sensor should contain the energies it releases well enough. I employed a fascinating helical boring technique invented by the dwarves of Arkingthand. I have all sorts of ideas for... Sorry, that can wait.
So, about the runes?
Right, sorry. The runes provide a stabilizing aura to prevent any real spectacular tonal reactions or spectral anomalies. I triple-checked every aspect of the experiment, but a mage can never be too careful. Especially if that mage is me.
Have you had difficulties with this sort of thing in the past?
Difficulties? Ha, no, certainly not. I just place great emphasis on safety. Sure, there have been a few bumps along the way, but like the old wizards say, in the mountains of magical praxis, one never climbs in vain.
Hey, Sir Snobbington of Snob Mountain. Careful, if you scowl anymore, your chin might fall off.
Soul gem-infused runes slathered on Ayleid walls. The poor condition of the stone combined with imprecise template virtually guarantees a lack of efficacy. What is Revis, an amateur? What am I saying? Of course he is.
You don't think what Revis is doing will work?
Finally, someone else makes an astute observation. Congratulations, you've just become the second smartest person in the room. The runes Revis wants painted will have, at most, a negligible impact. They're essentially just expensive vandalism.
Isn't Revis your teacher? Why are you talking about him like this?
Ugh, don't be thick. I have nothing to learn from the likes of Revis Demnevani. This is a mere formality. When I ascend to the council, I will make weeding out hedge mages like Revis my first priority.
Do the other Telvanni mages share your low opinion of Revis?
Oh, yes. Revis knows where he stands with the Telvanni Council. On a precipice. And after today's nonsense, he will finally fall off.
Wow, you are just a delight. I hope nothing terrible happens to you while we're in here. Oh, look at me painting. Ooh, that's quite a rune I've painted. It hurts my eyeballs. I guess it makes sense that it's blue and glowing. It's made of soul gems somehow. What happened? Oh, hello. I didn't realize you guys were napping down here. Sorry. So this is the part where Captain Jerkface of Jerk Mountain is proven wrong and these runes really do something.
They're coming for us.
I mean, not really. They were kind of just sitting there and we interrupted their sleep. Okay, I have painted. Why does he have a follower indicator above him? That's interesting. They even brought Telvanni bookcases and candles. That's funny.
Ah, welcome back. The runes are in place, right? I'm anxious to begin the experiment.
Yep, what's next?
Excellent. By the three, can I just tell you how refreshing it is to hear a voice of support? Thank you. Now, the next step is a bit more complicated. I need you to assist me with a Phantasmal Sensor's kindling sequence.
How do I do that?
These magical pylons provide the key. Fair warning, they can be a bit unruly, but the fundamentals are sound. Spectral energy will pass between them freely, but sometimes the crystals dislodge. If that happens, I need you to reattune them.
How will I know which pylon to attune?
Just pay attention to the energies flowing between them. If no spectral motes pass through one of the pylons, you'll know that's the one that needs fixing. I should warn you, if you try to attune a functional pylon, you might feel a mild shock.
Thanks for the warning. I'll keep my eyes on the pylons.
It's nice to have a willing pair of hands to assist me. Tyrus seems well acquainted with instruments like these. He could make a real contribution if he wasn't so set on observing all the time. I wish I could convince him to help. Ah, well.
Why do I need to ask him again?
Certainly. Just keep a close eye on the spectral energy.
Okay, yeah, I got it. That's weird that it's asking me to... Why would I talk to Tyrus? Wait, maybe I can't. Maybe I can convince him to work on it. I wonder. Is that what the implicate? Like, maybe I can make him a nicer person?
Well, aren't you supposed to be helping Revis with this folly?
Revis said you know a lot about this sort of thing. Why aren't you helping?
Know a lot. I'd barely left the cradle when I erected my first arcane pylon. But if you're asking me to assist Revis in this buffoonery, I'd sooner put trousers on a Vardvark. It's just as fruitless, but infinitely more adorable.
It sounds to me like this might be beyond your abilities after all.
I suppose that's your attempt at being clever. Very well, I'll rise to the bait. The sooner we're done with this, the better. Know this, however. I'll not employ his silly whacker-hackwing methodology. Witness a true mage in action.
Is this going to be a case where doing this stuff with him is going to result in funny follies? Like using persuasion? Alright, we'll see what happens.
If you're quite finished, Revis. An artless configuration, to be sure. Balancing the crystal resonance is simple enough. There, a perfect calibration. Much good may it do you.
It's working. Just a moment more and...
And?
What? Why isn't it... Good grief!
What happened? So is that guy actually really talented? That's kind of a shame.
Damn it all! I triple-checked the pylons last night. I field-tested the rooms. I've read everything Barrelzar's ever written aside from his fetching diary, and it still doesn't work. Still! Why won't it work? It needs to work!
Did we do something wrong?
No. No! You followed my instructions to the letter, and I practically killed myself proving out the theories in my laboratory back home. Literally. My eyebrows only recently grew back. It can't just be bad luck. I must have missed something.
Like what?
Something in Beyond. Some arcane anomaly that disrupts the function of pylons. Of course, the ruin I choose to work in suffers from some heretofore unseen pylon scrambling hocus pocus. Just another day in the life of Revis Demnavani.
So what can we do to fix it?
Well, we need to find the source of the disturbance. Take Tyrus and explore the lower chambers. It shouldn't take him long to identify the culprit. Just make sure to keep him safe. If anything happens to him, my Kwama is well and truly cooked.
Alright, I'll take him with me.
Right. I'll stay here and inspect the instruments. Again. If I didn't find any flaws the first 3 times, I doubt I'll find any now. But who knows? Maybe Tyrus is right. Maybe this is just a huge waste of time.
Yeah, he thinks it's a waste of time, but what do you think?
What do I think? What does that matter? The Telvanni Council detests my work on duemitonal mechanics. They want nothing to do with my study of rare eggs. The Phantasmal Sensor is the only thing I've ever created that won their approval.
Is the Telvanni Council's approval really that important?
Really that important? Well, of course it is. I'm a member of House Telvanni, for Vex's sake. If the Council drums me out, what would I do? Who would I share my theories with? No, once that door closes, it closes forever. It's unthinkable.
Do you really think making the Phantasmal Sensor work will change your opinion of you?
Absolutely. Yes. Maybe. I don't know, but I have to try. Would I rather be poking around in a dwarven ruin, unraveling the mysteries of tonal architecture? Yes, but no one ever said arcane practice always leads to excitement.
Okay.
Well, let's get this farce underway.
Man, I was hoping this guy actually wasn't talented. If he is talented and he's just obnoxious, that's less entertaining. Oh, he even puts up a little bubble.
Our maps of Beyond didn't depict this tunnel. Vex head. Be on your guard.
Why is there a crocodile down here? Oh, because there's crocodiles over there. Ooh, it's big.
Trolls! Hideous savage beast! Keep that brute away from me!
I hope you're watching.
Stop attacking the companion. What was that thing called?
Would it kill them to run away?
Osclon
Well, no, I guess it
Troll.
wouldn't. Maybe
Why
they
did
should
it have a
try that.
unique name? Are we gonna meet a very interesting ghost?
There, in the distance. More alien masonry. Finally, no more mucking around the dirt like some clumsy salt rice farmer.
Huh.
There's a strange aura on the other side of this door. Can you feel it? What am I saying? Of course you can't.
Veon Mathel something.
Vala stones are clouded. Some manner of arcane erosion. They must be the source of Revis's trouble. Destroying them in this state could generate an explosive burst of magicka, and draining their power is no small feat. Unless, of course, you happen to be me. Smash away, hero, and let's get out of this place.
We're gonna unleash something by doing this, aren't we?
Tyrus, the interference. I think it may come from clouded...
Vala stones? Indeed. The help and I already dealt with them. You're welcome.
Oh, well, thank you. Wait, does anyone else feel that?
Intruders? Get out! Get out!
A spirit. Stand back, both of you. It's time for a true test of the Phantasmal Sensor.
Get it away from me! Back, you creature! I mean it!
Wait, Tyrus! No! Ah!
What just happened? I'm sorry. What? Was that?
Oblivion, take me, he's dead! Tyrus is dead! This is a catastrophe! What are we gonna do?
What just happened?
I tried to use the Phantasmal Sensor to quiet that alien specter, but Tyrus panicked and started to banish it with his own magic. His banishing spell mixed with the sensor's power and whoosh, snuffed out like a candle. I'm doomed!
Are you sure he's dead? He just vanished, right?
Just vanished. Yeah, sure, just vanished. To the afterlife! This is classic Revis, you know. I'm a pox. I'll just need a moment to think about what I'm going to tell the house about Tyrus and the sensor, wherever it flew off to.
I'll find the sensor. You take a moment. Is he in there? Did we catch him like a Pokeball?
What? What is happening to me?
Oh, Tyrus. Even now I can hear him in my mind, haunting me.
Oh, Revis. Bangrara.
I can't. Help me! Use the sensor!
Tyrus, he's not gone after all.
I mean, it's what we said, but what do I know, you know? His hair is weird.
Please forgive me, Sarah. While I was wallowing in self-pity, you were out here trying to clean up my mess. And by the three, Tyrus still lives. Or exists at any rate. What happened when you found him?
He told me to use the Phantasmal Sensor. After I did, he disappeared.
Along with the clouded Vala stones. Interesting. The sensor might have prompted some kind of animus inversion. The specifics can wait. Whatever happened, he's still aware of his surroundings. You might be able to fix this.
How do you do that?
We? No. I've done enough damage. I'll come along, offer scholarly advice and such. But you're the only person I trust to see this through. The first step is finding Tyrus. His soul seems bound to the ruin and these stones.
So how do we find him?
The clouded Vala stones are sort of thickening the magical fabric of this place. A soul like Tyrus's would cause ripples. Allow me to make a small modification to the sensor. There. If you use it now, it should illuminate Tyrus's path.
You're sure you don't want to do this yourself? You created the sensor in the first place.
I've proven beyond shadow of a doubt that I can't be trusted with that thing. For anyone who is not me, using the sensor is quite simple. Activate it, and a mote of spectral energy should coast toward Tyrus. Just follow the mote.
What do we do when we find Tyrus?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Best to focus on navigating the ruin. I seriously doubt that Bayon's shown us all its nasty surprises.
Okay. I mean, I imagine it's just going to be a case of point of interest, but okay.
The light! The clouded light! It calls!
Ah, damn
It's all
chisels.
in your head. Keep fighting.
It's definitely not... Well, I guess technically it is in my head, in that it's an injury in my head. Come on, lag. Ah, you can't knock me down when I block.
Hurry! I can't any longer!
Tyrus, and more clouded Vala stones. By the three, Were the aliens selling them wholesale? I'll probably regret this, but I'll try to attune the stones. You push them out of position. Maybe that will set him free.
No, not enough.
I know that did not look like a success, but I think I know what's happening.
And what is that's happening? If you would be so kind as to elaborate.
These clouded Vala stones. The aliens wouldn't have carved imperfect stones in this quantity by accident. There's intention here. They're meant to attract spectral energy like moths to a flame. That's why we keep finding Tyrus among them.
And how does that help us save Tyrus?
Well, it doesn't just yet. But we're definitely onto something. The sensor can banish the stones, and my attunement spell can stabilize them long enough to dislodge them safely. You are one step closer to fixing this.
So what do we do now?
You? What do you do now? Keep tracking Tyrus. I'll try to puzzle out a way to use the sensor and attunement spell to restore Tyrus's corporeal form. We have to move quickly, though. If we don't reach him soon, critical animus decay might set in.
That sounds bad.
That's because it is bad. Let's pick up the pace, all right?
Okay. No, I don't want to talk to him again.
Lead the way.
Use the thingy. This is neat. Van Gandrasel. Oh, going the wrong way. Okay. Bit of a slow burn through this quest.
Over there! It's Tyrus!
It's so close.
I think I know what's going on.
Okay, would you elaborate then?
Tyrus is trying to resist the pull of the clouded Vala stones, but his strength is waning. Luckily, he's running into these smaller stone clusters, sort of like falling out of a tree and hitting all the branches on the way down.
So where will he end up?
I'm wagering there is a greater load of this clouded glass somewhere in the ruin. A stockpile or something that dwarfs these other Vala stones in size, potency, or both. Tyrus should eventually find himself there.
What will happen when he reaches this load?
I can't imagine it will be pleasant, but with enough of the clouded glass in one place, we might be able to create a large enough resonance to restore Tyrus's corporeal form. You using the Phantasmal Sensor, and me using the attunement spell.
You're gonna help?
I have to. Without my attunement spell, the sensor could banish Tyrus for good. I can't hide from this forever. I am a mage. Hapless and clumsy, perhaps, but a mage all the same. I owe it to Tyrus, to you, and to myself to try.
Alright, let's find Tyrus in this load you
This
mentioned.
plan will work, right? Of course it will work. Just follow that moat.
You seem to be in much better spirits.
I am. It might be a bit morbid, but all this dashing around and puzzle solving, it's why I love being a wizard. I'd nearly forgotten that with Tyrus and House Telvanni pushing me around. We all have to follow our bliss, right? Mine's in old ruins.
Good for you. No, I don't want to talk to you again. Do the thing.
All right, don't cry for Mummy.
What kind of boss will there be in this? I wonder if there even will be one. Oh, look who it is.
Aeum's mercy. Tyrus is fading faster. Quickly, just smash these stones and we'll hope for the best.
Ow.
There. Now,
No,
time to
stop. I want you to do the thing. I have a sneaking suspicion we're going that way.
Maybe I should have joined the buoyant homagers.
Okay. Ancient tomb.
This is it. Vex's head. It's not a cluster of glass. It's an entire well. All right. Let's go over the plan.
He's probably fine.
We were looking for a pile of clouded glass, and instead, we found a limitless font of unstable magicka. Shame we have to destroy it. But let's be honest, I would have found a way to accidentally destroy it before long. Are you ready to save Tyrus?
Yeah, what do I need to do?
First, we need to replicate the original event. Aim the Phantasmal Sensor at him and unleash its power. While you're doing that, I'll cast the attunement spell. Weaving the two together should dislodge his animus and restore his corporeal form.
How confident are you that this will work?
Much less confident than you'd like.
I see.
If it's any consolation, most magisters aren't certain of a hypothesis until they test it. Our test just happens to have the potential for cataclysmic results.
Cataclysmic results?
Discharging spells and jangling magic sensors in front of an unstable well could prove explosive. But nothing is certain. Magic is more art than science. At least that's what I tell myself in situations like this.
What are the chances that this goes wrong?
7 in 10, give or take. You've faced worse odds before, though, right? Come on, hero. Let's do some heroing.
Okay.
It's working. We did it. Tyrus, are you all right?
Revis! I'm alive. Oh, thank you. AM's mercy, I thought I was dead. I never should have cast that. But the ghost was there and I just panicked.
Oh, dear. There, Tyrus. Why don't we head back to camp, all right?
Huh. Okay. Change of character. That's good. I can roll with that. Are we just like right at the exit? Boy, howdy, we sure are. Ow, my ankles. Veyond. Come on, Blackwood, load. Oh, another ankles.
I'm writing the Magister straight away, Revis. You will receive accolades aplenty.
Oh, that's, very generous, Tyrus. Thank you.
Oh, how delightful. Things worked out. Not the way anyone expected, but it worked out.
Well, this is unexpected. I'd resolved to spend the rest of my life in exile, but now Tyrus is singing my praises. Do you think he hit his head or something? I guess anyone can have a change of heart when they have a brush with fate like this.
What happens now?
Hopefully Tyrus's testimonial will earn me some latitude with House Telvanni. Not enough to rise in rank, mind you, but enough to keep them off my back for a while. None of this would have been possible without you. Thank you, Sarah.
Okay.
Safe travels, my friend. And if you ever find yourself in Nisus, feel free to drop by.
Are you planning on going back to Morrowind soon?
As soon as I can, yes. The censor was always a means to an end. Tyrus's letter should give me the boost I need to continue my real work. Rare eggs, dwarven machines, vegetable conjuring, all the bizarre obsessions that House Telvanni scorned.
You think Tyrus's letter will solidify your position in the house?
Ha! No. I'm far too clumsy to evade the Telvanni Council's contempt for long. But we have to treasure the time we have, right? I'm sure I'll make some really worthy discoveries before they start nosing around in my work again.
Your thoughts?
Either three, this whole business really opened my eyes. I always thought true wizardry happened in the laboratories and libraries of Tel Naga. But magic is messy. It's dangerous. A second's hesitation can mean death. Revis taught me that.
This experience seems to have really changed your outlook.
How could it not? When faced with even the slightest peril, I panicked. Rather than listening to my teacher, I cast a spell that turned my animus inside out. An experience like that would change anyone. Then there's the matter of my rescue.
What do you mean?
Any other Telvanni wizard would have left me there without a moment's hesitation. House politics are cruel, but when faced with the prospect of death or professional ruin, Revis saved me anyway. I can guarantee you, I would not have done the same.
Will you share these lessons with your kinsfolk in the house?
I will try. Members of House Telvanni are stubborn, but true greatness comes from learning. This was a difficult but necessary lesson.
Good for you, Tyrus. Oh, look at you with your fiery mounts. Bye! Alright, so we're next in the menu. Oh wait, where's... You know what, let's head towards Gideon. There's a couple quests in there we can probably knock out. Besides, of course, the main quest, but that's, you know. So yeah, thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon, but until then, bye.